Imagine walking through Seoul late at night. The sun has long disappeared. Restaurants are still busy. Office lights remain on. Subways are filled with people heading home. Some students are leaving private academies. Some workers are just finishing their day. And some are already thinking about tomorrow. For many visitors, one question quickly comes to mind. Why does it seem like everyone is working so hard? South Korea is famous for many things: technology, K-pop, food, fashion, economic success. But behind all of these achievements lies another reputation, a reputation for hard work. People around the world often describe Koreans as hardworking, sometimes even excessively hardworking. But why? Why do so many Koreans seem willing to sacrifice sleep, leisure, and comfort in pursuit of success? Are Koreans simply more ambitious? Do they naturally enjoy working harder than everyone else? Or is there something deeper happening beneath the surface? To understand modern Korea, we need to understand something important. The story of Korean work culture did not begin in an office. It began with survival. Only a few generations ago, South Korea was one of the poorest countries in the world. The Korean War left much of the country devastated. Cities were destroyed. Infrastructure was limited. Many families struggled to meet basic needs. For millions of people, life was uncertain. The future was uncertain. Success was not about becoming rich. Success meant escaping poverty. As the country began rebuilding, people worked extraordinarily hard. Factories operated day and night. Workers accepted long hours. Families made sacrifices. Parents focused on giving their children opportunities they never had. And remarkably, it worked. Within a few decades, South Korea transformed itself. What had once been a poor nation became one of the world's leading economies. Many Koreans grew up hearing stories from parents and grandparents. Stories about hardship, stories about sacrifice, stories about how hard work changed their lives. These stories became part of the national mindset. A simple idea emerged: if you work hard enough, your life can improve. For many people, this wasn't just a belief, it was a lived experience. As a result, hard work became more than a habit. It became a virtue, a source of pride, even a moral responsibility. But history is only part of the explanation. Modern Korean society also creates powerful incentives to work hard. Competition begins early. Students compete for grades, universities, scholarships, career opportunities. After graduation, competition continues. People compete for jobs, promotions, housing, financial stability. In many cases, the rewards for success can be significant, but the consequences of falling behind can feel equally significant. This creates a culture where effort is constantly emphasized. Many Koreans grow up hearing phrases like, "Work harder," "Don't fall behind," "Keep going." The message is clear. Success requires effort, and effort never stops. Technology has made this even more complicated. In the past, work ended when people left the office. Today, smartphones keep people connected. Messages arrive at all hours. Emails can be checked anywhere. Work can follow people home. As a result, the boundary between work and personal life has become less clear. At the same time, social media has introduced another source of pressure. People constantly see the achievements of others. A friend gets promoted. A classmate starts a successful business. Someone buys a new apartment. Someone travels the world. Comparison becomes unavoidable. People begin asking themselves, "Am I doing enough? Am I successful enough? Am I falling behind?" And often the response is to work even harder. Yet, there is another side to this story. Many younger Koreans are beginning to question traditional ideas about work. They have watched older generations sacrifice health, time, and personal happiness. And many are asking, is there another way? Terms like work-life balance have become increasingly popular. More people are prioritizing personal time, mental health, family, experiences. The definition of success is slowly changing. For previous generations, success often meant stability, a good company, a home, financial security. For many younger people, success may also include freedom, flexibility, meaning, personal fulfillment. This shift has created tension between generations. Older generations often view hard work as the reason Korea became successful. Younger generations often wonder whether endless work is still necessary. Neither side is entirely wrong. Without extraordinary effort, modern Korea may never have achieved its remarkable growth. But without balance, even success can become exhausting. Today, South Korea stands at an important crossroads. The country is trying to answer difficult questions. How much work is enough? How much sacrifice is necessary? Can ambition and happiness coexist? Can economic success be maintained without burnout? These questions have no simple answers, but they are shaping the future of Korean society. So why do Koreans work so hard? The answer is not because they are born that way. It is not because they love stress. And it is not because they enjoy pressure. The answer lies in history, in survival, in opportunity, in competition, and in a national story where hard work genuinely transformed lives. But perhaps the most interesting question is no longer why Koreans work so hard. Perhaps the real question is, how hard should people work to build a good life? And that is a question Korea is still trying to answer.